Well, everybody, I think, has some sort of performance anxiety issues, some more than others. In some cases, such as my own experience, was that I had very little experience in playing in front of people when I was little. And that's really sad, actually, although I don't think I would have enjoyed it back then either in the same way, but at least the encouragement you would have gotten, because when you're little, the rewards of a public performance with all the extra attention and adulation it helps to soothe the feeling of the dread of playing. But I think the psychology of it is difficult, because you have to be comfortable with who you are and what you have to say, and know that you have an ongoing journey, that you'll always be able to see more in the music than you can, but you have to be comfortable with what you have there. You have to be unbelievably prepared and develop strategies so that the nerves, when as a reduction in performance precision, are accounted for. So as Heifetz said, you have to prepare at 150%, because then when you have the nerves, you'll just be down to your 100%, or in his case, 150%. So you just have to, I think, for me, it's like I'm most nervous when I'm most unprepared. And when I feel like I've had a system in my head of playing through the piece in stressful situations before a public performance, maybe a public performance that's not as high stress as the big one, it really helps to do that. And when you're little, you think that those are, at least in my case, I thought that those were for people who had problems, and little did I know that I was one of them. So embracing the process is important, but it's feeling really comfortable with who we are and what we have to say, and be really generous in the sharing of your feelings about the music, and wanting to do that. And then lastly is that the person that is going to be your best aid and friend in that is the composer, and to try and imagine if you were alone in a room, just the two of you, and you played the music with as much affection and as much devotion as you do, how pleased he would be. So I try and put the composer on my shoulder here, and then imagine that it's just the two of us working together with it. And I think that's at least a start, maybe.
Yeah.